Hey, Flagler County 4-H leaders. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. Happy Sunday, fun day. My husband and I went this morning to the other side of the land to Blue Springs to see all of the manatee. And if you guys have not done that yet, I really encourage you to check it out. If you're a manatee fan like I am, it is a lot of fun. It was great. You can walk up and down the boardwalk and see where Blue Spring leads into the St. John's. And there were actually 100 and I believe 15 manatee that were there today that you could clearly see. So it was really cool, and it was a lot of fun, especially if you guys have little ones. I think they'd enjoy that experience. But I will tag a picture, and well, actually, there's a webcam that Blue Springs has on their website where during the day you can watch the manatee. So if you don't get a chance to make it out, you can at least watch the manatee from work. I know I do that sometimes. So I will send you some links and information for that if you guys are interested in checking it out. And for only $6 to get in the park, it was a lot of fun for a pretty cheap price. So I encourage you guys to do that. So I will say that I'm super sorry I didn't get the video out to you guys on Friday like I had said that I would. I got a new webcam for my computer so that I could do these videos for you guys and be able to utilize some new technology. But I apparently need another application to be able to use the webcam to make videos. So I am coming to you from my home computer. So we've got a new format for the leaders meetings. And from conversations with you all and after reading some of your end of the year questions, I know that it's really difficult for you guys to get out to the leaders meetings. Regardless of whether you have kids or grandkids, there's really something going on every night of the week. And I understand that. So I wanted to make it a little bit easier for you guys. So the new format will be a monthly update of me just making a webcam video of the things that are coming up in the next month or so, what kind of paperwork needs to be turned in, if there's any big events coming up. So I'll make a webcam so that you guys are aware, and then that'll make it easier every month for you guys to pass on to the youth in your club. And then when we get to next year's 4-H year, what we'll do is we'll just have one mandatory training that's kind of an all-day training at the beginning of the 4-H year. And it's not mandatory for every leader. I just would really like to have at least one representative from every club there to get all of the information. So kind of at the beginning of the year, we'll go over everything you need to know for the whole 4-H year, give you some fun new activities and things that you can do with the kids. And then again, I'll do every month the videos just to keep you updated on what's going on. And then when it comes to the end of the 4-H year, we'll kind of do the same thing we did this year. It'll be end of the year interviews or surveys or some kind of feedback to help make 4-H better for you and to get your input on how I can make 4-H better for the kids. So let's see. We've got in our office a new office assistant. Her name is Teresa O'Reilly. So she helps me and all of the other agents. But what she's primarily going to be helping me do in 4-H is assisting with the record keeping and keeping up with the books. Her responsibility will be helping me with 4-H online. So when we get to the beginning of the 4-H year and everyone needs to re-enroll, that'll be her assignment to help me and to help you get all of your kids registered and keep up with that kind of information. But for the time being, she is going to be helping me with Qualtrics. And I know it's been quite a while ago. It was probably the beginning of the 4-H year this year when I sent the information to you. But every month, I'll need you to go into Qualtrics and enter your club's information. So it'll be your name, your club's name, how many youth that you had attend the meeting, how many hours did you put in for this month. And it's really short. It's 10 questions. You can do it from a computer. You can do it from your iPad or your iPhone. It's really easy to do, but those numbers really help me because I have monthly, quarterly, and yearly reporting that I do for 4-H. And I know that, trust me, I know I hate reporting numbers myself, but it is really important that we get those numbers in because I know that you all work very hard with these youth, and I know you put a lot of effort and you put your heart and soul into it. And a number does not in any way represent that very well. But what the numbers help me do is to say what Flagler County 4-H is able to accomplish through your efforts. And I can take those numbers and I can write up reports that go to county commissioners and the University of Florida and clubs like the Rotary Club. And I can help secure funding so that we can continue to do the things that we love to do, which is really to be able to work with the kids and do hands-on activities with the kids. So I promise if you will take the time to report those numbers to me, I will make it worth your while and make sure that we have what we need to keep doing what we're doing. So that will, again, that'll be Teresa's job. So if you see an email from her asking you for your 4-H reports, that is what she's asking for. And her name, again, is Teresa O'Reilly. So we'll move on to upcoming events. So some of the 4-H things that we have going on. January 13th or 14th at 6:30 p.m. is a mandatory exhibitors meeting. And this is for kids who are going to be showing in the Flagler County Fair. So this is only mandatory for 4-H exhibitors who are showing animals at the Flagler County Fair. But if they are under 18, a child and a guardian must be there and they must sign in at one of those meetings. On January the 18th, that is our first planting date for the Tri-County Ag Area 4-H Potato Project, and that is going to be a lot of fun. This year we've made it even bigger and better. We've got a lot of educational stations set up, and it's just going to be a really great experience for the kids. So from beginning to end, they're going to get a look at commercial agriculture, what all goes into agriculture. We've got a lot of different stations set up to show them that they can contribute to the world of agriculture without being a farmer. You know, there's a lot of things that go into making the efficient food system that we enjoy today. So they're going to learn just some of those things. And that is at the farm in Hastings, and it starts at 9 o'clock. And I've got an attachment in the email. Well, everything that I go over, there will be some kind of attachment that you, for your own information, and that you can send out to your club in an email to help keep everybody on track. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so January the 20th through the 22nd, I will be out of the office. I have a Youth Development Institute conference in Ocala. So if you need anything, you can get me by email. And if it's an emergency, you can touch base with Miss Martha in the office. January the 23rd, there's going to be a pullet and a swine showmanship clinic. And I have a flyer attached to that as well. But Miss Sterling Westbrook and Miss Katie Jones asked me about doing a showmanship clinic for the younger youth or the beginner youth who are showing. So those are two of our youth who have really taken a big leadership opportunity. Down, Mabel. Have taken a really big leadership opportunity, and they wanted to help the younger youth to be successful. So I'm asking you to support those youth in their efforts and recruit some of your members to come out and learn. So we have, the girls have gone out and gotten some donations, so there will be prizes for each one of the clinics. So we'll have a lot going on, and it'll be a lot of fun, and it's good hands-on experience for those kids who are first time showing animals or they're new at it. Also on January 5th in the evenings is Mad Monday. So that's Make a Difference Monday, and that's a web conference that is offered by the University of Florida 4-H office. So basically once a month there's going to be some web conference that you can either get through with Adobe Connect or that you can call in and listen to. So usually it'll be a state specialist and then maybe an extension agent who get together, and for an hour they talk about some topic that will help you to be a better leader. So for instance, this month is talking about animal science and how you can tie more STEM into animal science. So science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And it's just giving you some information, maybe curriculum, just some things that you can work into your club meetings to make it more fun and educational for the kids. So if you are interested in joining that, it's in the evening on January 25th. And I put a link in the email that this video is attached to so that you can find more information. February 3rd, if you want to go ahead and put that on your calendar and advertise it to youth, is 4-H Day at the Capitol. So I attended that event last year, and it gives youth the opportunity to tour Tallahassee, to see the government buildings there, the old Capitol building and the new Capitol building. And then I can also set up meetings with them to speak with their representatives. So if you have youth who are interested in leadership, government, if they want to see where bills are made and laws are passed and that's of interest to them, this would be a really, really great opportunity. And I put a save the date in the email so you can send it out to the youth. And then there's also more information on florida4h.org. Another meeting that we have, mandatory meeting for our animal fair exhibitors, is coming up February 9th or February 16th. So they have to attend one or the other. And then same again, where if the youth are under 18, they have to have an adult that signs in with them. And this are going to be record book clinics. So this really helps them and prepares them to fill out their record books so that they can be successful and they know all the information they need. The last one update that I have for you is February 27th, and again, that's just going to be our mid-harvest day. Stop. My dog is aggravating me. She's over here trying to hand toys to me. February 27th is our mid-season harvest for the Tri-County Ag area. So that's something new that we've added this year also, because we have wanted the kids to be able to experience commercial agriculture, not just the beginning and the end, but to see what goes on in the middle to help keep the plants growing and just give them a look at the industry as a whole. So again, that's on February 27th, and it's going to be at the farm in Hastings starting at 9 o'clock. So those are all of the dates that I have for you. So just a couple of reminders that I want to give you. Let's see. So to some of you, I sent out the club charter information again. Please get that sent in as soon as possible if you haven't done so. The club charter kind of makes you an official club. It recognizes you as an official club, and it allows you to use the 4-H emblem. So January the 15th is my deadline to get that paperwork into UF. So if I don't have it from you by then, I can't send it in, and then your club would not be able to use the 4-H logo for the following year. So please get that information into me as soon as possible, and definitely by January the 15th. Some of you I also sent out that your online youth protection training has lapsed for this year and you need to log back into the system and redo it. So I will send out an update for you on that one as well, because after I sent you all the link, there was something happened with the university where they changed the location of the link, and the state headquarters is working on fixing that. So if you go to log in now and it doesn't allow you to do so, that's because UF is working on it. So to those of you who I sent information to, I will send you another reminder to get that done as soon as the link has been fixed. Okay, I think the last thing that I have for you is, and I've included a link for this in the email as well, but one of our club leaders, Miss Kathy, has started a fundraiser or a GoFundMe account to help with expenses from her expenses from a bone marrow transplant. My dog is really struggling with keeping my attention right now. Anyway, so Miss Kathy is one of our leaders, and she has been struggling. Excuse you. No. She has been struggling with leukemia, but she has found her cure through a bone marrow transplant from her sister. So the funds will be to assist her and her family with travel and with accommodations, because Miss Kathy will need to stay in Gainesville within 10 to 15 minutes of the hospital for the entire time that she's recovering. And Miss Kathy and her family have been really big supporters of 4-H. They've been involved in all of our activities. They help with fundraisers. So if you feel led to do so, it would be really great for them to have your support as well. So I think those are all of the updates that I have for you this month. If there's anything that I have missed, if your club has any kind of special fundraisers or events coming up, or if there's anything that you want the other leaders to let their clubs know about, just hit reply all, and we will all receive your updates and pass them around. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye.